Hello, and welcome to Engaged Citizens of Burlington's interviews with our Burlington candidates for our 43rd federal election. My name is Jennifer Alchowie, and on behalf of all of us here at ECOB, thank you for joining us today. Engaged Citizens of Burlington is an independent, not-for-profit, nonpartisan, volunteer, citizen-led organization. It exists to be a positive and creative force for a better relationship between residents, councilors, and City Hall in the interests of all concerned, and brings a voice to the table regarding topics that matter to you. You may know us for hosting the municipal debates in 2018, and most recently, A Tale of Two Cities, a discussion with Burlington Mayor Mead Ward and Oakville Mayor Burton. To learn more about us, I invite and encourage you to visit our website and engageburlington.ca. Having had the opportunity to speak with many Burlingtonians, we know there are many pressing questions that you have for the upcoming election. And this was the premise of our co-chairs to reach out and invite all 5 of our local candidates to sit down with us. Lenaee Dupuis, candidate for the New Democratic Party, Karina Gould for the Liberal Party, and Gareth Williams for the Green Party have all accepted our invitation. Jane Michael's team, representing the Conservative Party, sent regrets, stating that, and I quote, "Jane is unable to participate," end quote. We have received no response from Peter Smetna for the People's Party of Canada. Our process is simple. We ask the same 5 questions to each of our candidates to be fair and consistent for our viewers, and there will be no follow-up questions from me. Each has 2 minutes to answer, and I think it important to note that the candidates are hearing these questions for the very first time on camera. No one received questions ahead of this taping, and our executive members who are affiliated with political parties have recused themselves from the question process. We incorporated the most popular topics into our questions, but we also understand that you may have many more for our local candidates. We encourage you to reach out to them, and we will provide on our website their link. Thank you again for your time, and see you at the polls on Monday, October 21st. The first question: can we balance concern over climate change while building pipelines in pursuit of the economic benefits of Canadian oil?
So, one of the things that I'm probably most concerned with is climate change. As an advocate and an environmental waste management graduate, I've done a lot of work around that area. As we are building the pipelines, it is definitely more economically prosperous for the Western provinces. However, is there not a way that we can alleviate fossil fuels and some of the challenges that using that type of energy source is causing the environment and climate? So why are we not looking at different kind of solar paneling and areas where, instead of using oils and gases that are adding to our climate downfall, and using other sources of power? Sorry.
Okay, thank you. No, it's a great question and great answer. Thank you. So the first question: can we balance concern over climate change while building pipelines in pursuit of the economic benefits of Canadian oil?
So it's an excellent question, and of course we were elected on a platform of really understanding that the economy and the environment go hand in hand. We know that we have to fight climate change, which is why we put a price on pollution, why we're investing in a transition to a clean economy, which is why we've invested $1.5 billion in an oceans protection plan, more than any government has ever done for our oceans. We've protected 17% of our land mass and 11% of our coastline just in these last 4 years, right? And we have so many different streams to help retrofit hospitals and schools, and we just announced today actually that we were providing up to $40,000 loan interest-free for households to do energy retrofits on their own homes. So we know that climate change is the fight that we just can't afford to lose. And this is a government that's acting today for tomorrow and has a plan to ensure that we can make sure that Canada is doing its part in the fight against climate change.
Can we balance concern over climate change while building pipelines in pursuit of the economic benefits of Canadian oil?
Thank you. That is an excellent question, and it's one of the reasons that I was motivated to become a member of the Green Party and seek the nomination as the candidate here in Burlington. I really feel that, and what people are telling me when I talk to them at the door, that there's a true conflict there, that the current government is telling us that they take climate change seriously, that they've declared a climate emergency, and then the very next day turn around and purchase a pipeline with taxpayer dollars and further entrench the fossil fuel economy. And these investments don't last a short term. They're in place for 50, 60, 70 years. So we need to transition away as quickly as possible from fossil fuels to a clean and green economy. And our target for 2030 is double the current Liberal target, which they maintained from the Harper era, which was 30% by 2030. We're proposing to double that to 60% reduction by 2030, as well as achieving a net zero amount of carbon emissions by 2050. The Liberals have proposed to do the same target, but with no plan on how they will get to there in between. So we don't think that they're being genuine about what their plan will achieve and how, and we want to see real action instead of just words.
Thank you.